Hi guys, this is Dante with Drive and Thrive, and I want to cover this story about an Uber driver who actually tried to steal from one of his customers. This is a really funny story. Here's a little video footage of it. The guy was an Uber driver in California, and he picked up a couple, I believe. A client. According to the police department, the Uber driver dropped off his client before returning to the customer's home about an hour later. The police said Wilson left the property after a Ring security camera captured the man's movement outside the home, triggering an alarm. The suspect then went to another home just down the street where his image was captured on yet another Ring security camera. This time, he actually entered the home, and then he ransacked the place. He threw stuff around, stole a bunch of stuff. So, yeah, this is a very, very terrible look for that guy. You know, that does actually raise one troubling aspect. You know, this is the same about taxi drivers, too. So, I don't think that this is, specifically an Uber thing. But you know how you start chit-chatting with drivers, like your taxi driver, your Uber driver, and you start telling them personal things like, oh, you know, I'm going on vacation and I'll be away for 2 weeks. You know, you just leave yourself completely vulnerable. Like, what if that guy decides to try to rob you or tell someone else and robs you? So this is a very interesting thing for anyone to do. Like, don't tell strangers that your property is vulnerable. But I'm sure this is going to be more blowback for Uber drivers and for people to think Uber drivers are bad people and all sorts of stuff, which totally isn't true. But yeah, it's really funny seeing the guy on tape, looking around, what a jerk. But it said I posted the video, and within 15 minutes, I was getting hit from other neighbors about the video. There are family heirlooms from my grandmother that go back to the Holocaust. Could you imagine having someone steal something that important? So they found the guy the next day. He was dressed in the same clothing he was wearing in the robbery. This case proves the benefit of a home security system, particularly with video. So I'm sure Ring is gonna really blow this up, and it does actually. You know, Ring is kind of cool, actually. But of course, Uber has to deal with another kind of bad headline going into their IPO and stuff. You know, it said we removed the driver's access to the app as soon as we were made aware of the allegations. But I don't think this is anything Uber can do. Uber is not responsible for every jerk that decides to do something bad. Just because you're new, in one sense, we definitely are independent contractors. In that sense, Uber is not responsible for every driver. So, but I thought this was an interesting video to share. I thought that this was I'm surprised this hasn't happened before. I'm surprised we haven't heard of other taxi drivers or other Uber drivers taking advantage of the knowledge that they have to do bad things. Some people are bad people. And so it's a learning lesson for us all. And but definitely don't try to do this yourself. You're going to get caught if you're a driver. I'm sure no one listening to this would ever try something so stupid. But it also reminded me of the Amazon Flex drivers who sometimes are able to access people's homes. I thought that was a bad idea right from the beginning. But don't be tempted to take anything that isn't yours or to do anything shady. You're probably going to get caught. And anyway, as an additional lesson, don't tell your Uber drivers or taxi drivers that you're going to go on vacation. If they ask, say, oh, how long are you going to be on vacation? Say, oh, I'm not going on vacation. I'm meeting someone. I'm picking someone up at the airport. We're coming right back. Never tell someone that, oh, just go steal whatever you want from my home because I'm letting you know that I won't be home for a week. Because, you kind of trust people. I do. I tell my Uber drivers and taxi drivers all sorts of personal stuff that I shouldn't. But anyway, okay, I'm kind of rambling now. This is Dante with Drive and Thrive. And remember, guys, to drive and thrive and don't be shady assholes like this guy.